Alright, so, Celine of Tanda is my name. I am the Necromancer of the realm. I am a little short on party members. We had a bit of an issue, but I have high hopes. Apparently, we have triggered Orlin. We don't really care about Orlin anyway. I sent my army out, I think, just a bit ago, last time before I ended here, and I lost most of them. So I think the job today is take those body parts and make something. So here's my fort. Small little interest here. I don't have any traps. I haven't been attacked by anybody yet. The main room's over this way. I don't have much of an army at all. Actually, I don't have any army. One warrior. Lots of bones around. We can make some really cool things. I got lots of tech, so we can make something pretty quick. Assuming I don't die immediately. We can go down a little ways. We got the pits, you know, and all kinds of good stuff down here. Including lots of bodies. Why aren't I picking these up? Oh, they're rat corpses. Maybe rat corpses are no good. I'm not sure. Let's go raise some things. I only got 12 bodies, so I can bring in some skeletal warriors. They're not very good, though. The really good ones are like these skeleton king things that I can, like, patch body parts onto. I don't have a lot of those. So, let's get ourselves... I can do, like, one juggernaut. And hope to make them fancy. Do I have any of these things to put on them? Extra heads and spell training. Oh! I know what I want to do. I remember when as I was leaving last time. I want to bring in some mages. I want a vampire noble is what I want. And we're gonna give him the spell training limit twice, and we'll give him. Oh, he got five things. Okay, hang on. Remember what's going on here. I want. Where was it at? This thing? Yeah, this thing. A little bit of cash. I want the spell training limit. That's what I want. A little bit of that, I guess. So go whip that up real quick. And we'll make our we'll make a what's the word? A spellcaster. That'll be our guy, because those guys are pretty nasty. Because whenever they build their and they summon things, they're real nasty. So that's the trick. Got it figured out. Okay. Anybody want to come make this thing? I don't think I have. What are you guys doing? You do crafting, correct? You don't. You do. I'm assuming they'll do that in a minute. Anybody here we need to raise for that? We have the artisans, we got the workers. So I think we're set for that. So I'll use up... I'll probably raise... I think I may just raise 3 of these guys. Yeah, 3 of these nobles. 3 spellcasters will be our army. Which means we need to get... So 5... It's 5 each. 7 more. Permanent swarming. Grants damage and put defense bonus for other swarmer in vicinity. I don't know who swarms. Okay, and then we're going to make a noble with lots of spell training. There we go. Okay. I'm confident that KeeperRL will hang in there. See you, Masterlith. Have a good one. Good night. Okay, whip that guy up. I'm going to whip another one of these guys up with some little damage boosts while we're at it. And this guy, this guy's all kinds of troubles. Okay, and then one more noble with... Oh, he's only 3. No, not yet. Wait till we get those balsams done. Balsam? Balsam? I do have marked right. I don't. I need a spell training limit. What amount of money? Okay, we'll do 1 spell training limit. Okay. And then one more noble with... Must have done the wrong one. Sure. Have a couple extra heads, buddy. We'll whip them around. Go get some training done. We will eventually avenge... I will win this game. This is the goal. I rarely win KeeperRL. I think I've won it on... I've won a couple times. Just it's rare because I always end up usually either quitting or dying. I've taken out the Elementalist, main villain. I haven't gone to the dungeon, but I've... Which one was that? Was it Orlin? I went to Orlin, and I mostly took out Orlin. I killed Orlin, but I didn't kill his phylactery, which is where his soul is. So he's mostly done. I gotta take out the dwarves, which I don't think would be too much of a problem. They're pretty tough, but we'll see. And then I've got the Unremarkable Dungeon, which can be kind of a pain. So that's where we're at. We'll let these guys do their training, and they got some good, hopefully good skills in training. We'll give them some gear if I have it, which doesn't do them much good. Can I make a staff? Is what I need. I need magical weapons, which I don't know how to make. And I'm pretty close to the next level. I don't know that I can go out there. What if I can go and take out something real easy? Get to the next level and give them magic weapons, give them some staves or something. Do we have anything that will work for you? Not really. They have like weapons, but what do I need a battle axe for? I'll give you one. You can have some armor as well. Oh, you can have a cool hat. Oh, I can make those for free, I think. Where's that at? Is it over here? I don't have money. Let's go get some money. Where's all the money at? There's money over there. Okay, let's go dig over here. That down there. Like that. Then, any more gold down here? What's this? All the wood's been chopped out of that one. And this is more trees. And there's some rats or something hanging around here. I don't think I've gone down another level from this one. I haven't. Open another downstairs here. Where's our stair? There it is. Okay, so he'll get me more gold, so we can make some fancy hats. Get some better trainers, spell crafters, and we'll go avenge our folks. I need to get some more killing anyways to get some more bodies so I can raise some things. I need bones as well because with bones we can make some pretty nasty looking guys. These zombie kings. I'm trying to blink. The one I want you to learn is advanced animate corpses. That's the one we got to learn. There's animate. I need the advanced one. That's pretty nasty. Okay, there's gold coming in. You gonna whip that guy? There you go. There you go. Yeah, whip him in the ship. So I think I've hit the point of the game where we don't care so much about numbers where we were early on. But I think I'm at the point where I've got enough skill, enough knowledge, research, that I can just make a few really tough guys. I think is where I'm at here. I really hope these guys don't attack me, because if that happens, I'm done for. And then we'll be on game number 4 for the night because. Because it's that kind of night. Especially in level 11, which is great. We need to be at... So we can get to... where was it? Level 8 teaches you that. But level 11, I'm assuming it just means you get better spells. I hope that's what it means. I do have the gold now, so let's go make those hats. A sumptuous one. 4 glyphs can go into it. I don't know how to do glyphs. I got 3 of you that can go in there. One glyph. I don't know how to make glyphs. Is that a research? I'm not sure where that one goes in. Did we dig all the way down yet? We did. Ooh, lots of gold. What is that? Adamantium. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff. I want the gold. I want the good stuff. We call that stuff. That's candy. Almost. Okay. Let's go down one more. Let's whip that guy. Okay, training's happening. You guys should pick up those hats when they get made. Not that. Whoops. I didn't mean to take that away from you. Take that shield on, and then you have your hat. You have a bad one. Get a good one. Take away from that zombie, and then we're all set. I can give you. You have good armor. I'll give you some gloves and some boots. You can have a shield. Oh no, never mind. That really matters. And what about everyone else here? You already got that one. What? Oh, you have multiple heads. Of course, multiple heads. Can I put more of these on? Yeah. Have a regular hat too. I didn't think about that. That's lots of spell damage. That's 15 spell damage for multiple hats. Praise the miners is right. Hey, Epic Dude, how's it going? Okay, take your boots away. That's a fantastic thing. I did not realize that I had, but it's great. I want one of those. I'm going to give it to her. No one else has multiple heads, do they? Which is just you. Okay. That's good. That's good. I'll give you guys a staff as soon as I want to make it. Level 17 spell training. There's a fancy hat. Who had the multiple heads? Old Ceatlin? Ceatlin? I can actually get that's a basic one. We can get another good one. I hope that means, because like the big spell is this. You actually don't have it yet. The advanced animate. Oh, you do have it. I hope that adds their damage. Hey, Science Train. Yeah, check out the fancy new emote. Skull made that one. There's two new ones. I've got one for if you are a. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to click off the game. If you're a bit person, there's a bit emote as well. Sorry. Gonna wait for a second. That's the other fancy one that we made. That was made today. Let's see here. So we can panic. I don't know that we have. I really hope, because it don't actually do any damage other than the things that you can spawn. I hope it means they do more damage. I think that's. I hope. Somebody go get that hat. Do we find anything downstairs? Lots of gold. And, ooh, something's here. A surprise! I'm a little scared about what the surprise may be. We're going to send our skeletal warrior who's blind, not him. Let's send a zombie artisan. This guy. He's not very happy. You don't need all this stuff. Actually, you know what? You can probably fight. Let's sure. Fight with it. Head on down. Maybe it's something easy. Just in case it's like, wish you guys would join me. It'd be real nice. Rats down here. Oh, it's dwarves. Lots of dwarves. Okay. Going up. Are they gonna come up? Am I in real trouble here? Did they traverse Z levels? What was that? Weaker. Wounded. By what? Infected with plague? Why did that happen? Why are you infected with the plague for 1,400 turns? Can you heal yourself? Oh, you have healing. Okay, you'll be fine. The dwarf isn't coming. Good, good. Can we, like, put a floor on that or something? Because I'm a little concerned. Like, cap that off or something. Okay, yeah. It's fine. Ignore that. Yeah, Scold and 6, with all the fancy emotes. You should, yeah, immortalize yourself with an emote. I agree. Who's this? This is some bandits? Where? Where's the bandits at? I'll fight them. There's supposed to be some good killing. We'll let him finish leveling up. What do you have that helmet for? Get one of those. Okay, well, all good. Keeper's fine. It's just a little plague, you know. It happens. It's gonna be tricky. I'm gonna figure out where to go. I've already killed a lot of the easy stuff. I wish I could get to my ally. Maybe bring them in. Why can't I get there? I guess I have to conquer that one to get to that one. Yeah, I gotta revisit that one anyway. That reward for Patreon. I don't want to do a 24-hour stream. I could go to the I think I've been to the Dryads. I know I have. They've destroyed me. I could go to the Dryads and try to avoid the Dryads though, and just take out some other things. Oh, I see what you mean. that's actually pretty good. A pretty good one. How you feeling, Keeper? You feeling a little better? Still got the plague. It's nighttime. My nobles, I think, are pretty well trained. What are you at? As long as you have that skill. You're at level 19. You're only 13. You're 22. 13 is enough to know that. You only need to have 8, so it's enough. I'm going to take you 3. We're going to control you guys. We're going to go on a visit. We're going to go here to the Dryads. We're going to avoid the Dryads. Very carefully. Whoops. Who are right here at the front. So we're going to make our way down south and kind of go around the back and try to get whatever we can. I guess I went over there before, but this is where the Dryads are. Let's avoid them because they have bows and they hurt. Okay, we're scared of the deer. Okay. Put out those bugs. Sure, get those deer. You're killing a fox. I guess animate corpses only works if I have corpses to animate. What's that guy doing over there? Why is he just standing there? Hey, buddy. Come on over here. It's real difficult to put out. I'll just pacify that guy. Pacify that fox. I can't. Fox, calm yourself. 6 corpses from surroundings. I guess I need to kill them because then I can animate the corpses. They don't last that long, though. I do have an axe, though. You know what? I'll kill the fox. Okay. There's one. There's foxes over there. I don't want to go over here, though, because there is very scary things. Where's this guy at? Over there. Where's this guy? Where's the other guy at? Is he there? Oh, yeah. If I want to animate that one corpse. Glyph of boss enemy, then a legendary crafter of the appropriate type, then order construction. Okay. How long does this last? Did it work? No. There's a boar that we can kill. Some ghosts. Ghosts like usually like drive you mad or something. They were real nasty. Moose, that's just a deer. Bunch of bones over here. Can I raise the dead over here? Oh, yeah, someone did it already. Okay. Hello. Why weren't you here a second ago? I want to... what do I want to do to you? Fog cloud, no. Pacify this guy. Did it work? No. I'm a lot tougher than he is, actually. He's only 17. This guy's kind of tough. I'll just kill him. My mighty axe. Oh, I did pacify him. Okay. Take out the horse. I'm raising them up. There we go. I'll take your stuff. I'm mostly interested in your bodies. And then we're going to go venture down here. Be free, animated things. So the reason we did this is because animated things are nasty. 53 attack and damage. They can take out those dryads, which they're doing right now. All on their own. Because the dryads aren't that tough. They just have that shot, that range shot. There's more elves in here, but I can handle them. I'm going to buff myself. And I want to panic them. And I'll kill you. Okay, I'll take your stuff. I will, I'm going to switch over to you. And have you animated things? You have. Why don't you kill this dryad right here while you're at it? What's your attack? Not good. You have an axe? You have a terrible sword. Okay. As soon as I can, I'll animate these bones over here and we'll be set. Be careful about those things. I want you to be leader. Use yours also. Look at, there's so many of them. They're not tough, but they're just annoying. Archer Slayer. I would like to... It's Fog Cloud. What's with the dizzy stuff? He's blind. Pacify you? No. 41 on your cooldown. How long for yours? 46 to 19. Okay. What's our defense? We might be able to defend these arrows. They're actually not that tough. Not as bad as I thought they were going to be. Yeah, we're killing them. Dryad collapses, legs cut off. Yeah, this ain't so tough. I was terrified about these things, but they're not so bad. Why don't you be friends, buddy? Alright, maybe not. Did you just kill one of them? Dryad's killed. Who died? Somebody died. Fog Cloud? Do blindness. Okay. Animated corpses are doing their thing. You, stop running over there. How do I switch? Stay with me over here. Okay, animate corpses. Now we can go. The guy that died is the one that had a really good axe. It's kind of annoying. Okay, let's go kill a deer. Knock, knock. The dryad over there. Lots of corpses. Get those flies out there. Did they attack? Not very well. Let me throw... Sure, I'll throw some flies out as well. I cannot pacify this guy, huh? Defense us up. Attacks with a 9. How tough can he be? That guy's tough. Dryad is dead. Okay. And before I go over there, I'm gonna wait till my thing comes back. We'll raise these things up. And we'll go say hello to them. How long do you guys last? 31 turns, not very long. Come on, over here. You dang things. Are they going to kill like a bunny or something? Okay. What else is on the map? Oops. Maybe something... we got all that covered up. I've killed everything important here, I think. Okay. That should be enough killing and enough bodies that we'll be able to build us a little bit of an army. A lot of bodies and a lot of bones around here. Oh, he's friendly now. Okay. Did I get all the buildings covered? I think so. Okay, let's go back. Dryad is dead. We can now go to the dwarves. Let's go back. And I'll lose control of you. I'll pillage all these things. Okay. Now, 40 bodies. Okay, that's more like it. Now we're somewhere. I would like a zombie king, I think is what I want most. How many body parts do I have for you? Not enough. That's not very much. I want more. I think I want... I'll get a Juggernaut in here, because he can be upgraded with some extra heads. Which isn't the best. I got money now. Let's make some of these. Not that one. I want this one. And I want him to have a melee boost limit, melee training limit. Was it 5 or was it 3? I could give him... Oh, I know. I'll give him a melee training. And extra arms. And I think another extra arm. Extra arms means extra weapons. Extra weapons mean more damage. I think it was only 3. If it is more, then I'll give him more melee training. And then more arms. Give someone extra head, I guess. Okay, let's try that. What's it take to get more bones? Bandits are here. Okay. I'm not afraid of that. You guys go here, and can we whip one of these guys up real quick? done yet. I think I can fight bandits. I don't have any corpses, but I'm going to have some corpses in it. They attack at what? A 19? They're kind of tough, but... So you two, and then Mr. Skeleton. And what do you guys fight at? Actually, not the worst. 28? Not bad at all. Who's this guy? This guy. Sure, this guy can join in the fight. I'll control him. Okay. I'm going to come in here into our base. I'm going to stand right here at this door. I'm going to smash them when they get here. Can everyone please get over here to me? Lots of flies coming in. Oh, my guys are still outside. Is that it? I'm gonna take these guys down. Take them down with an artisan. That's embarrassing. Triggered. Is there more of them? There might be some more coming in. Want them come back here? What are they doing? Okay. You know, that's one way of doing it. You still have the plague? Almost done. Oh, look at this. I want magical weapon. Yeah, magical weapons. Okay, so that means I can make the iron staff, which I think is the best one I can do. Yep. Make me 3 of those. I lost one of my guys. I guess I can make a new one. Make one noble. He's working on that stuff down there, so hopefully we get some of these things cranked out. Okay, I'm gonna win. Yeah, I probably should do that. Let's get an eyeball. Stick it out here. I wasn't doing, I think because it was wood. Stick an eyeball out there. Hopefully do it before the night is over. And just keep an eye on what's going on out here. We should have got rid of that. Oh, I can put out some lights. I'll put some lights out, but I'll do it. Oh, we got time. Let me put in a couple torches here. One there. Down this way, and we'll just kind of stick them out here, like, you know, like a fancy rope. Oh no, maybe not. Like that. We'll see what happens. I kind of want to prioritize it, but I kind of am afraid. Because we had so many times where they you know, died. So go get this real quick. 400 ticks. Surely they can do that. Okay, can I get my... oh, I didn't do this guy yet. I want spell training and, yeah, extra heads. Yeah. You need all those hats. And then, as soon as we get more of those things cranked out, we'll make our guys, our melee guys. Where's he going? Oh, okay. Thought he was just running off. A little nervous. There's a staff there for our guys. I need a juggernaut. Is that what I want? Juggernaut? I think so. Empire Brute. Is he better? He's a plus 12 training potential. So I'm going to give him the melee training limit, extra arms, and that's it. I'll give him some weapons. I'm debating whether I want to go ahead and make this guy with what body parts that I've got. What can we do? It's not very many. I really want more. 26. That's not very good. We put like 100 body parts in it. It'd be amazing. Thanks. Purrs. Thanks for the follow. Make sure my nobles get the staves. Yep. New guy. Get a staff. as well as some hats. You can have that one. I'll make some more for you. Not that one. Those, and I got lots of axes for this guy. If I can click on him, he's too fast. Battle axe, multiple arms, right? Where's your multiple arms, buddy? Oh, multiple arms don't mean weapons, it means extra rings. Ah, you're the worst. Oh, man. That's not what I want. I don't care about him having actually rings. I don't have any rings. He's +5 armor out there somewhere. Yeah. Extra rings. What do I care about that? Can I make another one? That guy's worthless. Vampire Brute. I'm debating. He's the next level up. He's got to be the better one. So we want melee training limit all the way. What's he at right now? He's at a 40 right now. He just started. He's got, what, quite a bit more to go. Give him a battle axe. Give him a good battle axe. And you can have some boots and some good armor, some gloves. So all my good ones are on those guys. Just take those. Bandits again. Leave me alone. Nobles, and that's it. Okay, I will control this guy. Not very good, but he's good enough. Whoops. I want the team. That it? Just the 4? Okay. No. Thanks for the warning, a game. I appreciate that. Okay, more bodies. I'll take it. And bones, or bones, for our zombie king will make. I gotta get to... I may go take a look at the dwarves. Dwarves are pretty tough. I think if I can make one of these guys real tough, I think I'll be alright. He's got a lot of training to do. Everything else these guys is about as good as it gets. I have adamantine that I can make what out of? Oh, I can make good stuff. Do I have it? I got a bunch of it. Give me that. Give me 2 of those. 2 of the armor. Is there any more of it down there? There is more of it. Okay, excellent. We got dwarves down there. We can practice on the dwarves down below us, I suppose. If we need to see if we can handle the dwarves on the other side. Dwarves down below, more bodies. We can get ourselves our skeleton king. And I would love to have a skeleton dragon, but I don't know how. How you looking there? Get yourself a hat. I'm gonna get you a really cool battle axe here in a minute. Once we get it, there it is. That one. Is that another one over there? So, other guy. Good battle axe. Is it out yet? Yeah. Hey, artisans, can I tell them to stop picking things up? Stop grabbing gear. You don't need it. You don't need that. You don't need that. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Nobles, what are we doing here? Staff is good. You can use a new hat, which I've got. Okay, that's all set. Well, Zaharia, you're the new one. Do I have another... Oops. Yeah, I got 2 of those hats that aren't doing anything. No, I don't. You can have that one. Get yourself another hat? How many heads do you have? Another hat? You got 5 heads! Okay. Now, I don't know that this does any good. Spell damage. I don't think it does any good. I think... I wonder... Let me try making a zombie mage. And give you extra heads. And see if it does you any good. He might throw out fireballs and things. If that's the case, then we want him to have extra heads. Like, actual damage. These guys are just raising the dead. I don't think it actually makes those things any better. Those floaty things. There he is. So, tell me about yourself, buddy. Do you... You have lots of heads. I'll get you the hats in a second. Do you have extra damage? No, you have the same things that everyone else has. So, okay, never mind. There's a level 66. That's good. Okay, that's nice. Lots of training to go here. Just sit back and let him do the thing. How's everyone's weekend? It feels extra late. Daylight savings, man. What a stupid idea. I'm used to staying up late. I approve of this one though, because this one, like, you know, it normally I used to approve of it, but now that I stay up, it doesn't do me any good. Back a long time ago, you know, when during school and all that, it's like an extra hour of sleep. It's great. But I don't go to, it's just an extra hour of life, basically. Right. Because it's, because we were, was it 2 weeks? Or is it 2 weeks or is it a month that's off now from, is it just the UK? Or who else does daylight savings? I know the UK does. And most of the US, there's a couple places that don't do it. That just makes it more confusing. Yeah, because we used to be there. It used to be like before Halloween. And it was nice because when it was before Halloween, it got dark. It got dark later. It got dark like around, 7:30 or whatever. And so you have, no, sorry. So before it got used to, daylight savings used to happen before, and so it got dark early on. So you have more time to Halloween. And now it's like we went out Halloween time, and like by the time you're done Halloween, it's like 8:30. The entire world. Oh, Australia does it too. Yep, it's annoying. Oh, has all of the EU gotten rid of it? I like daylight savings. I don't like normal time. I should probably correct myself. Like now, when it's dark at, 6 o'clock? I think the sunset was like 6:20 or something like that today. I like daylight savings. I need to keep that all year round. Where it's, where there's more light, you know? I don't mind. I know before folks would complain, like, then you're driving to work in the dark. Well, it's like it's better to drive to work in the dark than come home in the dark. Hey, Mirandos, thanks. Well, now though, you go to work, and it's light, and you get off when it's dark. Full 6 for the zombie mage. We'll let him continue. Advance. More bandits. What am I going to do about these dang bandits? I'm not giving you my money. You go there. Oh, whoops. Get rid of that group. Everybody there. And then I'm going to grab... I will grab this guy. Well, what are you way down here for? I will grab this guy. There we go. Okay, I appreciate if you guys stop breaking my doors down. They're really no challenge at all. What the? It's just bodies. It's free bodies. There's a bunch of level 1 adventurers that ran out and the dungeon master didn't warn them. This is too high a level for you. Oh, wait. I didn't even notice. Check out my keeper now. I'm freaky. Look at me. I'm hideous. Ooh, nice. Yeah, they're the pizza guys. I'm not a fan of summer. Mostly just because of the weather. It gets too hot around here. I hate the heat. I like the cold. I like the cold because we don't get a lot of it here. We get a bit, but not enough to like not enough to hate it. Yeah. What is that? Frozen remains. Where'd that come from? Yeah. So I think maybe we could... Are we about ready to go check out... Where are we at? We're at 49 attack. I think... Oh, we're at our limit. So yeah, we're as good as we're going to get. I think we could maybe go try out our skills on the dwarves downstairs and see how it goes. That's what I want to do. Let's go do that. So let's head on down. Go say hello to some dwarves. Yeah, like it gets just stupidly hot around here. Ridiculous, and I can't handle it. I can handle the cold, but when it gets so hot, it's just not. I can't do it. I'm a baby. Okay, so we'll wait for them to... Oh, I should get out of the way so people can come down. I'm not hurt. Excellent. What is that? A kraken? I didn't know there was krakens. You guys live down here with a kraken? Uh-oh, tentacles are coming my way. What's a kraken gonna do to us? Poison resistant, sees in the dark, swimmer. I can't swim over to it. If we raise the dead, our anime objects will go get it. He's flying. He's not scared. He should be. Oh, you pacified him. No, he's panicking. Did you get him? Okay, good job. I got a nice fancy sword there. That's good. That was easy. I think there's a lot of rocks here too. The other dwarves I think would be a little more difficult. But that was a nice little test run. Where's my stairs at? How do I get out of this place? There. Okay. Let's pillage those dwarves. Take all that stuff. And back to the top here. One players did not roll their character very well, and so had no usable weapons or spells. Nice, nice. At level 1, is that what you started it? 3-person party. Oh, 3-person party. I enjoy doing smaller groups. I don't think I've ever done a 3. 4. I think 4 is my ideal. I guess 3 might be, but 4 players is what I like the most. Everyone gets kind of the time to shine. It's not too much to handle. Combat is nice and quick. If I could revise the world, the day would start at 12 a.m. at sunrise. Everything would be relative to sunrise time. I'm ready for the day of just like world time. I'm ready for that. Time zones, forget about it. We just pick a time zone, which we have one, and just use it. Like, who cares if it's, this might be what you're talking about. Like, you know, say it's, who cares if it's noon, UTC? If that's when the sun rises here, then that's when you go to work. And so it's, you know, it's why can't we do that? I could see that happening, before too long with the connection of the world or whatever. 3 people level 1 is pretty rough, especially it's rough on the DM. It's real easy to kill everybody. I like starting at low level though. I really like starting at basic adventurer time. Yeah, internet time. Yeah. I mean, we have it. We have the system. Why can't everyone else just use it? Where are those bandits coming from? They're not coming from anywhere around here. I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired of them, you know? So the question is, do we go try to take out that guy who's real nasty, or do we go get some dwarves? I think we're going to go venture to the dwarves because it seems like something I can do. So let's do it. I have faith that my artisans can defend this place. Let's build him. Let's build a noble. Let's get a juggernaut. Oh, you know what? Before I go, actually, I want to do one thing. I want to get this guy. I'm going to make a zombie king, and I'm going to make him with some body parts. I wish I could just grab everything. Just grab everything. Do we have the dwarf? Yeah, there's some dwarf skulls in here. Fox skulls. Is it just random body parts or something? It's still only 34. Why? Why is it only 34? Hang on. Is that all that I have this for? Maybe it's all I have room for? I think I had more than that before, though. Let's see if it changed. When I put those in, let's see if it changes. Okay, so let's see if that changes anything. There's more graves. Maybe they'll move the bones over there. Let's give them a minute to move some bones. Let me make a couple of these workers. Can I upgrade them too? No, I'm not care about that. Care about the character of the people I play with rather than the numbers. Yeah, that's a very valuable. I play through D&D through the years, a very valuable thing to have. Being able to, you know, understand when it's your time to shine and when it's your turn and when to let the other folks have their time. That's a very valuable thing. For sure. So let's try Zombie King real quick. Is it the same? I think it is. They haven't filled those other spots up yet. Yeah, still 34. Guess I can make them. I'm going to see if they put any more bones in here. I know there's other bones laying around, though. We saw them. They're everywhere. There's bones right there. Bones over here. Can we tell them just to pick this stuff up? Pick all this stuff up. I don't care if there's rats down there. We got all that already. There's bones there. They're getting them. Maybe they're just being lazy. See if it works. They are bringing them in. I think I might have done it. He's quick. Drop that off. See what they do here. I've been playing D&D for, man, I guess like 18 years now. I started when I was about 20. And my normal party, the folks that I've been playing with forever. Oh yeah, it does change, doesn't it? We've always played it kind of very, very tactically, where it's just sort of like playing a board game. So I always kind of thought that's what D&D is. And only recently kind of discovered the way of like the critical role way, I suppose is a good example. You know, like the role play way and all that. And man, it has certainly opened up a whole new thing of D&D for me, which I really like. Rather than just going in, dungeon crawling. The people I play with on Sundays are old school D&D folks. They've been playing since I think like 2nd edition. And so they're part of the kick down doors, kill the monsters, move on to the next one. And that's how D&D works on my Sunday night games. And it's fun. But there's only so many doors you can kick down and kill. But it's certainly a different experience once you get into a group of folks that are into, not necessarily like the big time role playing, but just into a story and getting and playing a story, playing out a story. Yeah, it certainly makes a big difference. Thanks, Trippio. I unlocked a couple things. I'll make sure I didn't miss anything that I can do now. Oh, adamantine dummies. What have I been doing? There we go. Yeah, that was the big epiphany that I sort of discovered through playing. I play 3 different campaigns now. I was doing a 4th one that I just passed off. The epiphany of like you're not playing a game, or you're not playing a like I said, you're not playing a computer game. You're just playing. You're just making a story. It's a collaborative storytelling, I suppose. Yeah. It's Randy Random is what it is. Really, I guess it's more. I guess that's the question. Is it Randy Random or is it Phoebe Chillax? What kind of campaign you're in? I just played one. My two boys wanted to do one with their friends, a campaign, and so I ran for like I think I did 3 weeks worth of DM for them, just to kind of get them like into it, because they never played. Well, they played a little bit. My oldest plays all the time. He plays with me on the one that I stream. But my middle, he wanted to DM, but he hadn't played a lot, and so I sort of like got him into it and started to make sure everyone kind of understood just the basics, and then let him take over. He took over for his first time DMing 2 weeks ago. Last week, right before Halloween. They're really good. Randy Random campaign would be very horrifying. Yeah. There'd be heat strokes and dead bodies on tables and plagues. It'd be the worst. My zombie king. How good are you? You're not the greatest. Against made of wood. What? Okay. He's not the greatest. I'm a little disappointed in him. He's got a good defense, though. 48 defense. That's something. He will train still, right? Does he train? Where is he? Oh, he doesn't train. He's only good if we have body parts. I have tons of body parts, but what are we supposed to do with those? Can I put him on something else? Can this guy have him? He can't have him. Oh, no. I don't have any body parts to give him. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm... Alright. Well, we'll let the Juggernauts level up, and then once they get their cap, we'll go out and kill some dwarves. The innkeeper screams in frustration because there's some dirt on the floor and starts setting fire to the inn. I wonder if we're ready to go take out... This is like endgame, right? Adoxy over here. This guy's bad news. I should not lose focus. We're going to take out some dwarves. We're going to chat with our friends, the gnomes. We're going to go... We'll deal with that dungeon probably last, because I don't want to deal with it. And then go take out Orlin over here, who is no longer alive. He just has some friends that are very tough. And then we'll be set. Plus 10 damage against made of wood. So, like, you can kill trees fast. That's a strange stat to have. What was I at? I think I was in... Was I at like 60-something before? It wasn't that high. He's got the good armor. I got more adamantine. I should make some more stuff for him. Let me whip out a... I guess we'll give him gloves, boots, and helm. I could do a sword and shield. 4 defense, 3 parry. I suppose. Make sure those things go on these guys. I don't know what's been, oh yeah, get the gloves. And get the good armor. And the good boots. I'll wait till they're done. Make them done with them. I can't make jewelry, can I? Yeah, I have no way of doing jewelry. Gotta be getting close. Yeah, he's almost there. Good, good. Get yourself a helm. And some gloves. And, oops. Take your armor back. And some boots. Okay. This guy. Get yourself a hat. And you got everything else. Okay. We don't do rings. I haven't even found any rings or... Strange I haven't found anything. I have a few body parts I could make. I guess I could make another... Why don't I make another one of these? Why am I limiting myself to 2 of them? Do I have the... Oops. The bits for it? Training limit. Yeah. It's my damage by 3. I don't care about. It only cost me 8. Last time the thing that was really powerful was the mage. And I got 3 of those now. I'll make another mage. And I'll give him... extra heads. And an extra arm. So he can carry an extra staff. I'll give him a damage boost. Sure. And then... Juggernaut. Another Juggernaut. Maybe, let's get a Vampire Brute in here. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. They'll train up pretty quick. And we're gonna need I should have kept track of what I made here. I made 2 Juggernauts and a Brute. Was it 3 or was it 4 things? It was one of those. So it was 3 melee and a ranged and one of these guys, with an extra hand. I want those. I want... Let's do a couple sword and board guys. Let's do that. I need another hat. I can do 2 hats. There needs to be an option to, like, just a click, best gear. Click on a guy, so make sure that they get the good stuff. Yeah, we have all these, don't we? Where's my potions at? Okay, Vampire Brute. He doesn't carry anything. He's not the greatest, actually. He does have wings. I should send him downstairs to kill those rats. Or, bats. Whatever's flying around down there. Old Mania here is going to get a stick. 3 heads. So you can have that one. I don't know why he has one of those. And that one. And some gloves, which I don't care too much about you having fancy gloves, but you can have something. Some decent armor. Okay. I'm out. Yep. Okay, that's done now. Some noble. Get yourself a, dang bandits. I'm busy here. Get yourself a hat. And, okay. Oh, you can carry a shield with that? Well. Okay. Let the vampire handle it. You can handle it, right? 12 defense. He can handle it. Free bodies. Bandit Slayer. Party wipe. Yep. Okay, where's my new hat yet? We not make those hats yet. Yeah, make it faster. Okay, we sit back and we wait again. So it's free games month. Anyone have any requests for free games that I haven't played yet? One thing that I know is gonna come up is Alona Plus, and I played it like back in like 2017 or something like that. I think the first roguelike month or something. I always get requests to play more of that, and I probably should. It's one I see mentioned all the time. I guess it has a big following. I know Caves of Cud has got a big update recently. Sort of accessibility update or something that came out, so maybe we check that out. Well, I'll play some Robin Hood. Hopefully it'll record okay. No promises, though. OBS does not like it, though. Might be about time for a new computer anyway. Yeah, that might be my problem. Did I play Free Civ last year? I was just thinking it's been a long time since I played Free Civ. Battle for Wesnoth, that one got another update just recently as well. Oh yeah, those are both really good. Conquest of Elysium and Dominions. Yep. Dominions 5, I played that one with the YouTuber group a while back. And I think Dominions 5 is great. I think I kind of like Conquest of Elysium a little better, though. It's a little simpler. Which I guess, I don't know, I guess it's not an easy comparison. Like, if you want to, which one do you like better? It's not really, they're kind of the same thing, but they're different games for sure. Yeah, you've been around a long time in Science Train. Oh, sorry. Him in there. Oops. So, Zombie Mage King, the Nobles, and the Brute, the 4 Juggernauts. Okay, up to 63 with this guy. Okay, he needs to get some new stuff. Get a... Oh, there. Adamantine sword and a shield. Get a better hat. And some better gloves. Why are they taking all my gloves for? You lose the cool hat. Get one of those. And some good gloves there. And some good armor. And boots. Okay. Brute, I made stuff for you, but you can't have it. Does the guy that has extra hands, can he carry a shield as well? No, he can't. Yeah, well, what do you... Is it just extra fingers? Is that what's going on? Here, you can have a hat. Another hat. Another hat. No more hats. Whip up some more hats for him. So 21 gym limit, and you just hit 10 is what it said? No need to have them dying. So we'll wait until they level up, and then we storm across the countryside, ruining everything, and making it a better place, or a worse place. So we'll get yourself another hat. Oh, I just took it off the wrong person. Sorry, buddy. You get... Take those off the zombies. Okay. And... those. Zombie Mage, you don't need that. You need one of these sticks. With a shield. Okay. No more shields. That's fine. So I think we'll go through this day, and I think tomorrow we can do it. We'll go attack something. I think I can win this pretty quick. I still have 3 to kill, but I think I can do it. I've got 1 down. The dwarves I think we can do. I think easily. That's gonna just be annoying. The dungeons, they're just a pain. And then this guy, I've mostly killed it. I don't know how quickly it rebuilds. It's been a long time, so it may be back up to where it was before. But I killed the keeper. When he dies, does he come back? I don't know how this works. There's not really any sort of help for this. I made that phylactery, but it doesn't say what it is. It's just to free your soul from your body. It just increases luxury, but clearly there's something going on with that one. It's an active phylactery. If I die, do I stay there, or does it pop me out a new guy? That's what I'm curious about. Wait, the Juggernaut, are you done training? Yeah, those are my 2 guys that are done. Well, yeah, those 2 guys both. So we got 2 more training, but they're at the adamantium, so they'll be done in a minute. I think, yeah, nighttime. We're good to go. We got spells for everybody. We got a zombie king who isn't so fancy. I'm set. There's zombie king. There is no. Where is it at? It doesn't tell me how to make him. I want the bone dragon. Bone dragon. How do I make this guy? Made of bone with 4 legs and 2 wings. I wonder if I can only make him if I have enough parts. Like, the option doesn't even come in here unless I have the parts for him. And I don't have it because I keep on squandering on my skeleton and all that. Because I have the research for it. This one, Master Necromancy. But it doesn't say what to do. I can make everything but that bone dragon. I'm guessing that's it. Gotta be. We'll go hit the dwarf first. Try putting a second one in. Maybe that'll help. What I can do there? Because you know, like, whenever you go in here, it's... Well, that one is actually giving me an option now. Oh, I found some, apparently. Oh, yeah, bandits. But if I don't have the body parts, it doesn't even give me an option. It doesn't even show that button. So I wonder if they show up once I have enough body parts. Yeah. Alright. Time to go conquer some things. Could be something over here, too. What's fountain do? Luxury, morale boost, gallows for hanging prisoners. Sure. I don't need a gallows. Does it go on the wall? Candelabrum? Yeah, I'll stick one there. Oh, nighttime. Okay, so let's get my crew, which should be everybody already here. Yeah. I will control... I trust their ability to raise the dead when necessary, so I'm going to take Mr. Juggernaut. Juggernaut 63. Okay. Now, let's go travel. We're going to say hello to some dwarves. What are you walking so slow for? What's wrong with you? It's both slow. Why? Okay, this thing's over there. All right. We know where they are. Is this a dwarf fortress? Like a proper dwarf fortress? What do you fight at? 52. Okay. 51. There's a lot of bugs out there. Okay. Make sure we're raising the dead here because this is important. Ooh, what is that? Just stone. Granite. Dwarves have done some digging. Okay, nice of you guys to join us. Throwing healing potions at him? Oh, I got hurt. Oh, I died? Man, but I'm so tough. 48. No killing me allowed. This whole, like, passive thing is annoying. Okay. Let's wait here a minute. Get everyone to join up. Maybe we just kill them one at a time as they pop out of that cave there. Man, how are they killing me? Man. Okay. I'm down to only a couple. Lost an arm. Let me get out of there for a second. Someone else kill him. It's his defense. Oh, he's an 85 defense. Wow. Who did I bring with me? I brought an artisan with me. We pacified him. It's a powerful spell. Lost 2 already. Let's go down. Anything here? I don't have it. I lost an arm, so I can't carry my weapon anymore. Is there a better... Where's a good sword? Ooh, there's a ring there. Of elf vision. Okay. Poison resistance. I'll take that. I will take battle axe of damage. Yeah, that's good stuff. Where's the sword at? Where's my sword at? Oh, there it is. So I'm going to drop the... I'll remove the shield and grab the sword so I can swing at something. I don't know. So there's ever a reason to bring your leader in. Maybe my... it might be a good idea to bring my guy. Because if he dies, maybe he comes back. I'm not sure. So what's my defense at? 60. It's decent. You're 25. You're worthless. Who are you? You did. If they're going to keep on coming out one at a time, this might be the best place to hang. Wait for the spell to come back. My nobles. Charge down there and get full spells, you know? Okay, here we go. Ooh, they have lava down here. Fancy. That's it? He's been doing some painting in here. What a fancy fortress. This is cool. Now I want to play the dwarves is the another new faction they added in. I want to play as dwarves again. Is it done? It is done. That was it. Okay. I don't think we have to explore all this. We can pillage it as it is. Ooh, money. All this stuff. I'll make sure just in case we have to explore it. This is really cool. No door stands in my way. We go down again. Yeah, all their mining tunnels and all that. Okay. Oh, I'll wear one of those. Let's hop on up. Pop that on my old body. I should probably wear the ring since I picked it up. And the hat of elf vision. I'll wear that. Okay. Back home. Let's go visit the gnome ally. Let's go say hello. Maybe they have something nice for us. How much time we have left? We have a bit of time left. Where are they at? Somewhere north. Oh, I think they're right here. Oh, just some goblins in here. I'll take some body parts. Kobolds, sorry. How dare I? Bandits? Are you the ones that keep attacking me? 'Cause I'd like to have a word with you. You're very annoying. Lots of things down here. Gnomes and spiders. Or was it dwarf? Might as well go on a rampage. Lots of bodies for us. Hello, doggy. I'll go down one more. Maybe we can get something killed. Just stomp on through here. These flies are on a rampage. We can go down. Do we want to go down one more? Nah, I think I'm done. I'm done. We've had enough here. Oh. Okay. Get out of here. Let's go back. I never found my friends, did I? 280 ticks left. Let's not chance our nighttime walking. So let's go back here. And exit that mode. Now, I want to see how many bones we got. Nothing yet. So we'll see how many they bring in. Oh, I gotta pillage them first. All that. How many? See, it's not very much. It's a really small amount. That guy's confused. Did we all make it back in time? We got nighttime here at 86 ticks. I think he's... Oh, boy. Sorry, buddy. You ain't gonna make it. He's collapsed. Sorry, buddy. You did well. You got 6 kills. We'll remember you. Yeah, we'll remember you. Farewell. You did good. Alright, next up. I guess I could take some archery. That might be a nice thing to have. Master Embalming gives us new balsams of damage boost, spell damage boost. I already have those. Is it just better ones? Ooh, Master Embalming. I have another one? Sure, master it. Okay. What can we make? These are just costing me money. I'll take damage against dragons, against humans, against dwarves, against tribe leaders. Multi-weapon proficiency boost. Morgue proficiency boost. Damage boosts. Fast training. Limited life spell damage bonus. Oh, you only live so long, but you get a 10 spell damage. Huh. Closest vicinity to become dark. Oh, protects us from sunlight permanently. Check that out. That's what I need. Who wants to fight these guys? You? No, not you. Where's my fighters at? This guy can do it. Come on over here. Okay. I'll probably need some more juggernauts. Do I have any good bits for them? No, I don't really. I gotta improve them good, so let's make some good stuff. So this is still only +3, but the big stuff is down here. It's just like a damage boost. Oh, I don't know that one. Fast training. Damage boost at +5. Is that a good thing? I guess if I gave this to someone, maybe I should do a defense boost. Let's try to do something like this. So we're gonna make a super defensive, because that's 25 plus 25 defense on one of my juggernauts. You know, that might be pretty good. Oh, he's only 3, right? So it's only 15. 15, but still. Let's try to get some guys that'll stay alive. Okay. I'll take another Juggernaut with a couple defense boosts and a melee training limit. And then I'll take a Slasher? No, not a Skeleton King. These guys are just all about the damage. I can make a Slasher just a real nasty damage guy. Could I give him a bow and make him real cool? Try that. I'll make 240 bodies now. Okay. Whip out some more of these things. Against humans, I mean, I don't know about that. I already killed the dwarves. Against non-humanoids. Okay, how about that? Spell damage boost, range damage boost, just defense boost, which is what I made. Honestly, I think the melee training limit is the best. Extra arms isn't great. Wings, that's kind of neat. I should detect other creatures with brains permanently. Great damage and bonus defense bonus for every other swarmer in vicinity. I don't know what that means. Okay. Nice. So a couple nice, well-rounded ones. We're gonna noble here. Oh, he's gonna be a defense guy. Nah. I think I have enough gear for these guys. As soon as oh, nighttime just hit. Let's give them a day before we go venture over here. Oh, you know what? Let's go. It's nighttime. Let's take a few. We'll take whoever's left. Are you guys trained all the way? Yeah. I'll take you guys. It's nighttime. Let's go venture on over here and say hello to our new ally. What are you? I'd like to know. You're down here, wherever you are. I shouldn't have brought that guy. He's too slow. Wait, what? Oh, boy. Bandits. I'll deal with him. Taking you guys down one-handed. There's dwarves here. Sleepy dwarves. What's over here? Kobolds. Dang rats. I wonder if my ally in the other place, I wonder if it was like who was like way down. If we had to keep on traveling down, or if he was on the surface. That's all of them, right? That's all of them. It's here. There's no more question marks. There's no downstairs here though. Let's go a little peek around here. Some mysterious ally, huh? Still mysterious. I'll give it one thing. It is mysterious. That's just the top of the game, of the page. Nothing up there. Ain't nobody here. Did I miss something? There's nothing out here. Lots of bones. I'll take them. I didn't miss a stairway, did I? No. Thanks, Verbalix, for the follow. Alright. You're lying to me, game, and I don't like it. I thought I was going to have myself an ally. But you lied. Alright. I guess we're going to go back home. And let's go take a... I'm going to get myself killed. Never mind. We'll go back home. I traveled this one. I ventured all through, right? I didn't leave any empty spots there either. There could be back up here, I guess. There could be something over there. Or maybe back here. Let's go venture over there real quick and see if we can find something. It's possible they're like vampires that are way down, multiple levels down. Like before on my base, I found them, you know, what were they like? Level 6 or something. Some dwarves. Up the dwarf body parts. Again, no stairs. We gotta get home before it gets light. Okay, let's take some body parts. $240 again. Is that like my cap or something? No, nothing there. What can we get out of this guy? There's a decent amount there. We can get some. We're getting there. Not quite there yet. I want a lot of body parts. I don't think I need them though. I think we're good. I can make a giant horde of things. I guess we could just throw out a bunch of these things just to... Might as well. I'm sure I'll make a slasher as well. Make them real tough. And I can do one more. Wow, he'll be real short. whip these things up and go win. Let's go win, shall we? What do you say? I've got what? 1 or 2 places to go. 2 places. We've messed that one up real bad. This is just me annoying. We can go and say hello to a Doxy, our friend that lives down here if we wish. We can always go downstairs more if we want also. I'm gonna throw everyone in here. Everyone should grab gear as they need. I could probably go and tell them. Did I make a second one of these guys? Oops. I could tell them to get some of this stuff made. I only got 34 adamantine. So I will make a sword. And so I can dig some more. That's right. That's my nickname. Just do that for now. I think we have enough gear for everything else. To pick stuff up. But I do want to get... I guess I don't have anything else. I think I have hats for that last guy. I think I'm set. Oh, wait. Look for freezing. Yeah. Put it in there. What happened? Requires a craftsman of legendary skills. Ooh. Either you guys legendary? You aren't. Why not? Can I make a legendary crafter? Maybe I can whip up a legendary... a crafting. Morgue. Laboratory. Fast crafting. I want good crafting. Digging. I finish games all the time. I usually don't end up winning the games, but I do finish them. Just it just doesn't work, you know. Damage boost, spell proficiency, laboratory. You dang bandits, get out of here! No, I'm not giving you my money. Who wants to go get? You want it? Hey, you're not too tough. Defend 23. You might die, so I'm not gonna take you. I will take this guy. I said swap positions. So, oh, he's probably right there. I'll take that guy. I paid good body parts to have you. I don't want to squander you. Speaking of body parts, how many we got? That's a decent amount. It's probably not going to be that great still. Part of me, though, wants to just sort of wait and see if we get a dragon that pops up at some point. Remember we made that one zombie king and he was really cool. This guy's worthless. We had a really cool one because of all the body parts we put into him. What's that plus me? Titles awarded for killing tribe leaders. Oh. Increase each attribute up to a maximum of the attribute's base point. Huh? Oh, maybe. Like we do a skeleton king and then turn it into a, what's the difference here? These guys both came at the same time. Zombie king clearly looks a lot better. Like, why would you do a skeleton king instead of a zombie king? And they both came at the same research level, right? Yeah. So why would you make... Okay, let's do it. Crafting upgrade for undead kings. 55 slots. Increase either damage or defense by 1 on each of these things. Okay. Let's do that. See what we get out of him. He's pretty terrible. He's only, what, a 10 to start with? Let's see what we make. We're all working together on this one. He's taking a long time to make. All that good gear you guys gotta get rid of. Dang zombies. Stop picking that stuff up. All the good stuff the zombies are carrying. If you don't have it, it means someone that needs it is going to have it. And you don't have it either. Maybe if I just give them like a club. Fill their slot with something terrible. Time consuming. Get rid of all your garbage. Let everyone else have the good stuff. There he is. He's only a 44. 20 arms, 36 heads. He's a sight. As long as you don't have any of the... Yeah, that's that stuff. You guys need to have the goods. Okay, so you can get something really good. That one. Get yourself a good hat. I seem to like grabbing the good stuff, too. Need dragon bones. Dragon bones! That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Of course you need dragon bones to make a dragon. I haven't found a dragon this whole time, have I? Where are they all at? Look, we got all kinds of good hats. Just put on some good ones. Why are you picking those up? Because everyone's taking the good stuff. Yeah, everyone took all the good stuff. Can I make hats? $16, nope. Okay, well, let's see here. Make sure everyone's in there. $13 juggernauts. How are we looking? A couple lousy folks. They're getting there. Got a couple dumb hats. These are pretty. 37's not the worst. They'll be good fodder. Yeah. Why have we seen a dragon the whole time? What's up with that? I want to take out a dragon. We're gonna go take out Orlin here. Nighttime is. We'll do it tomorrow. Next nighttime we'll do it. By then everyone will be trained up. Everyone's gonna have gear by then, and we're ready to go. You don't have anything like really. You don't have any adamantine stuff, do you? No. You do. Okay, who doesn't have an adamantine thing? You. Yeah, take a sword. Any good shields are out there? Take that shield. Here, take his shield. Basic battle axe. Get yourself a good battle axe. That one. The zombie's carrying it out. Making hats real quick. Explored my whole map, I think, other than that spot. I guess we, yeah, I got this all covered over here. There's no dragons on my map. I don't think there ever is on the campaign mode. I think there's never any big stuff like that. It's mostly just like bandits or whatever. Okay, let's win this game here in 1300 ticks. I think the dungeon is just going to take a long time to clear out, but I don't think it'd be too tough. I don't know how far we need to go down into it, but I know there's some nasty things in there. I think we're pretty tough though. The thing is, they do things like poisons and blindness and all that nonsense. That's a bit of an issue. Give all the good hats over. Just in case our big guys need some good stuff. Be lacking any hats. No, they're all good now. Hey, Queenie. Thanks for the follow. Ooh, look at that axe. Plus 21. That's real nice. That's real nice. Wow. That's impressive. Still got some training to do. Normally this is about end of stream time, but I'm not ending. I'm going to win this. I don't care how tired I am. Going to the zoo tomorrow, I don't care. I'm going to win. I'm determined. If I say this now, and if I go in there, I'm going to get destroyed by some keeper, and I'm going to be real sad. And I'll just be sad at the zoo. So no, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to win. For all the animals at the zoo. Up to 48 for our low guy. He's getting there. He's getting there. He's got a nice defense. Where's the guys that had... Wasn't there someone that had really good defense? There's plus 23. He's missing... Is he one of my defense guys? Plus 30. Missing an arm. He must be one of them. He got the shield. Plus 30. He's got to have the defense thing in him. Lost an arm, but you still have a sword and shield. How's that happen? Where's it equipped? Oh, bandits. Now go away. Yeah. Was there 2 of them? 3 of them? Man, my keeper came out for this one. Keeper's looking creepier and creepier. Remember, I was just like a little girl to begin with. All right, are we ready for this? Here it goes. Nighttime has hit us. It's time to win. I want to take the guy with that's acceptable. I'm gonna take the guy with this guy. He's our buddy. We had him last time. He's got 42 kills. That's who I want. I want to be him. And I want to venture out to go say hello to Orlin. We're going to Orlin first. Where's Orlin at? Orlin was he up here? I think he was up here. Let's go say hello. I was here a long time ago. Remember me, Orlin? I remember. I'm going the wrong way. I don't remember so well. That mage. He's so slow. Okay. Look at all those bodies. Hey, you mages. See that? Raise those things. We're going to need them. Oh, those are my weapons laying over here. It was a fancy sword. Do we go this way, I guess? I'm assuming. No. Oh, they rearranged the dungeon? What's going on here? Stairs up. Oh, we went straight to it. Yep, I remember this place well. Look at all those bodies. Spooky, spooky music. What is this? A glyph of suicide. A glyph of +7 range damage. Fancy armor. Is he invisible? I'm panicking at the moment. Okay. This is just gold. This isn't what I want. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it, but not exactly what I want. Elven sword, no need. Got vengeance on the mind. Where are you at? Was there a stare down over there? You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait. It's gonna be too long. Oh, there's a stare down. And I'm gonna die because what is that? Oh, a hat. I'm gonna die because I'm gonna spend so much time here. It's gonna be like daytime when I get back. I get all these bones. That's a lot of body parts for people. Oh, hey, there's their make people room. No more of that. That's just mining stuff. Okay. We want to go down this way. Interesting that there's a thing there. I see you have a friend. How far down does this thing go? A long way down. Am I still in their cave? I don't think I am. Gold. I think I've gone too far. I feel like this is not their place anymore. Was that it? That was your last guy? That little guy? So I guess we did kill the keeper last time, and then we never saw his phylactery though. Where did he keep his phylactery at? That's the important bit. Any lich knows that. Keep that somewhere safe. Alright, well, let's go. I only have 600 ticks back left of time, so we're gonna go back home and get everyone safe. I think I lose 2 guys. Patient of Freud the what? Okay. I'm gonna go. We'll bring it back. We'll see what kind of body parts we got. Not much yet. Anyway. Oh, right. Gotta pillage first. Okay, we'll take all this stuff. Nothing really good there. There's an Elementalist Bone, whatever that is. Increased defense by 3. Protects from fire damage permanently. Cool. Okay, we'll finish the next day, and then we go get them. Also, we picked up a bunch of cool stuff from there. Also, I guess I can take archery. So we should have a lot of cool things that we just came in. Like you, didn't we pick up a? I think I saw adamantine. Yeah. Those are all carried by you. I guess I can take one of those and then a shield. Oh no, nothing good there. That's still something though. Okay, next day time, we're gonna go get them. Are we ready? I'm ready. If I go and if I die here again, I won't be happy. Anybody in chat that knows old Adoxy here, do you think my 62 attack, or this guy for instance, 659 attack and 72 defense can take on old Adoxy down there? Because I would like to do that. That seems like a good thing to you know, check out. I'll do that after I win the game, of course, because I don't want to go and do all this and then lose on lose right then. I think all our guys are trained because they would be training if there was training to do. Anything new here now? Nah, not really. Nothing really good. It's not worth it unless you have a whole bunch. I had that one that had like 80 bones in it. He was pretty good. These just ain't much. What if I got some Skeleton King bits I can do? Yeah. Nope. Yep. There's a Doxy there. Just hanging out in bed here. This is my spot. And look how freaky I look now. I have all this the spells I could learn. Could bring me along, but that sounds really scary. Very cool part is that this game is that, like, when I win this one, I can upload the dungeon, my dungeon here, and it becomes part of, you can, like, it can be in your game. I think you have to select it, but it can be in your game, and you can come in and you can fight my dungeon, which won't be that difficult because you can see where everything is. It's pretty small. Thanks for hanging out, Scold. Thanks again for the emotes and all that stuff. So have a good one. Ooh, adamantine doors. Yeah. Let's do that. Not a gate. No, no, no. Door. Cancel that. Put in adamantine door. I'm gonna get one right there, but I guess I can't really put one in that room. I can put one here. And here. And there. Just to add some doors in. Hey, we're almost there. This is it. The final fight. Next to final fight. Oh, yeah. Stupid bandits. Where's somebody? Hey, you. Oh, you're not very. You're terrible. He can't fight. Where's all my people at? You. Come on over here. Don't break my fancy doors. Anyone else? Leave a wooden door up there up front just for effect. Oh, it's not time. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna grab everybody here. We're gonna control the cool guy, which is this guy, Mr. Kobold Slayer. What a title for you. I want to control you, and we're gonna go here. And let's do it. Now, I want to go. Where was that dungeon at? It was. I don't remember where it was. Up there. Guess we'll find it. Let me lone ghosts. Wasn't there. Ooh, we got one of these here I missed. These knights are tough. Okay. Where was that dungeon at? Oh, it was over there. Okay, I remember. Right there. Okay. This is mostly just kind of a pain. Lots of rats and things. Cast some flies, huh? Ooh, there's a teleporter there. Can I use that? Use portal. Sure. Inactive. Oh. Okay, going down. Water elemental. Ouch. Wind elemental. There's a golem there. There's a... What are you? A black naga. There's rats. Ooh, hello, what are you? Are you like a shapeshifter? Okay. Fire elemental. Here. That dang charm. It's great, but it just gets it gets very annoying. Okay, let's go look over here. So far, I don't think I've taken... I have like a health bar there, but that's because of my arm being missing. I think I'm good other than that. We haven't lost anybody yet. Ooh, hello, dragon. Snake Philiuncus, the yellow dragon. Okay. How tough are you? You're not too bad. What did you drop? Dragon scales. Can I do anything with those? Dragon scales. Glyph. Can I, like, use this right now? No. What about the dragon scale? Just throw it. What's that? A bleeding totem. Okay. Hello, Zombie King. Another Zombie King. And High Priest Adoxy is here. And dead. I did it. I did it. I have conquered this land. I've killed 562 enemies. Scored 25,000 points. Okay. Done. Hooray! Does that lead? Okay. Okay. I accept. When you're ready, retire dungeon, start online. Other players will be able to invade it as adventurers. Okay. I want to go back. Real quick. Oh. Attacked by a fly. What happens if we go down this spot? Oh, it's Death. Can I go kill Death? Death has a defense of 999. Whoa, wait. Okay. Go back to... Oh, does that mean I'm dead? Go back. What happened? Where's my party at? Where are we at? Okay, we're back. Hooray! Like I just lost my really good fighter from that. That's a bit of a problem. Ooh, a Doxy staff. Doxium staff. Fancy. Now that's the same guy over here, right? So I'm gonna take these guys. I'm gonna grab... I lost my really cool guy. I liked him. This guy doesn't have a plus by his name. Don't mess with Death. I think we learned today. Yeah, we need more pants in chat, please. Oh, hello. Who are you? The devil. Devil ain't so tough. The devil lives with a bunch of tar. What's down here? Is this a mountain? I'm immobile. The devil wasn't so tough. Just lots of tar. He likes tar, I guess. A muck. Decreases defense by 20 and damage by up by 20. Okay, well, we have Juggernaut the Devil Slayer. That'll do, I guess. He has 1 kill. He's not the 42 kill guy that we had. It was really great. But whatever. This guy's collapsed. He's lost his leg. He's having a bad time. But, done. Okay. Hooray. I'd like to retire. How do I retire? Let's retire. Right, done. Shared in the Steam Workshop with an attached screenshot. Steer the rectangle below to a particularly pretty or representative area. Okay. Where do we want to go? What's our pretty spot? Like right there. That's pretty. We got me. We got the Juggernaut over there. Sure. I should change my keeper's name. Sure. There it is. Celine of Tanda. There she is. Okay. So I think what that means, if I remember right, we can come in here, we can play, we can say, as a warlord, what does that do? What's that do? A team from your minions. I'll take like a couple of those guys. I'll take him. Okay. Oh, we can go get Daz's. We can take out Daz. Kick you out. I want you in there. Kicking you out, bringing him in. Okay. Let's go take out Daz. I just want that. So we can just run in here and just go and stomp through other people's dungeons. Cool. Let's go find Daz's dungeon. Where do you put it? I think I was watching him play KeeperRL not too long ago. I wonder if this is the same dungeon. Eyeballs out there. There we go. Meanwhile, my whole team is away. Here they come. Okay, there's the door. Nice wooden door. That's how you do. That's how you play the game, with a wooden door, as I have shown. Everyone get up here, please. Zombie, what's that? What do those do? Oh, healing. Oh, totems. How do you get totems? Wow. Hello. Storm, the Gnome Slayer. Okay. We mean you no harm. I'm blind. Okay, he's dead. I'll grab this guy. What? What are you doing back there? I want to get, oh, good. We have flying. Are those ours? That's what we need. Am I? Oh. Just a couple skeletal warriors. Pretty tough. What's his name? Binky? Binky. Stop taking my heads off. There's a brain on the floor. There's a zombie brain on the floor. Appears Daz discovered more things about this game than I did. Why is this guy so far back here? Oh, he's collapsed. That's why. This place is burning down. It's fine. Looks like it just flies, though. Ooh, I'll take a ring. Where was that ring at? Poison resist? Sure. There's some more friends. Oh, Storm's over there now. Ooh. Storm's quite tough. Ooh, he's got his own, what is that? Animate slasher head. Blind again. Because I lost my head. I can still swing. I've been charmed. Okay. Still out here? How you doing? Nothing good until this is back. Animate those, and then get back. Let them do their thing. Which he's got some tough guys. 74 defense, 65 attack. Balthazar there. He's got some tough guys. Okay. Everyone's broken. Let me in. Ooh, he's got the good stuff. He's got the Adoxium ore. Okay. Ouch. Where's Blink? Yeah, invisibility, sure. Just want to see his base. Do I have a Blink also? Where's the friend? Peace. Peace, man. Okay. How do you get over here? This must be the mining section of the base. Yeah, done. He made it in. He's made it to the base. He has a very cool axe for being a very broken person. Okay. And then last guy. Oh. Am I done? I think we're done. It just sort of stopped. Yeah, guess that means we're done. Okay. Well, sadly, it's just gonna screw up on us. Oh, but I wanna, you know, like a sucks you lose kind of button. All right. Well, there we go. That's cool. All right, I'm going to bed. So there's KeeperRL. Let's. I'll probably play something else. I don't know. Next official stream is D&D, but I'll probably have something before then. And then next weekend we'll do some more usual times. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. For some, I apologize. It didn't go exactly as planned. I'll try to get a video for that Robin Hood game because it's a pretty neat game. It just does not work for streaming apparently.